Hello, we are here with head coach Mark Andrade of the women's rugby team at Notre Dame College in South Euclid, Ohio. Coach, your team is off to a phenomenal start this season, 4-0 including the preseason. In all four of those games, you've outscored your opponents 368-0. I don't know what's more impressive, the offense or the defense, but what have you and your team done so well so far in order to be so effective and dominant?
Well, we really come together as a team. We brought in about 16 new freshmen to the program this year. We had a great recruiting season, and just bringing those girls in and implementing them to our system, it was seamless. And we've got not only speed that we had last year, we've increased our speed, but also the power in our forward line is phenomenal this year. And we got a tough pack, great ball handling. So just the meshing of these girls coming in from around the country and adding to the success we had last year is, again, it's been seamless. These girls are great.
And speaking of your 4-0 start, that was capped off with your last win this past weekend against Marion, Washington, a win of 109-0 on the road. That's some tough competition, Marion, Washington. Certainly no pushover. What did the team do so well on that particular day to be able to come away with such a big win?
Yeah, we're excited about that win. Marion, Washington, the defending USA Rugby Division II national champs. So that's why we wanted to get them on our schedule. We wanted to prove that we deserve to be a top-ranked team, which we are in the nation. They basically came out hungry to play. They wanted to prove that last year, finishing second in the ACRA National Championships, they deserved better, and wanted to go out and prove that to the world in both USA and ACRA conferences. They just came out hungry. They wanted it. They prepared for the last 2 weeks before that game, with a lot of hard work and dedication, and went through a little bit of some trials and tribulations, having 16 new girls coming in and join the team in the last few weeks, but worked through it like the champions they are. And we had phenomenal backline passing, again, great speed. And the power of our forwards, just rucking and tackling. We laid out some pretty good tackles on that team and set the tone early, and they never looked back. And I think Mary Washington, who put up a valiant effort, after a while I think just kind of sat back on their heels and let it happen, and the girls just took over. So.
Quite the impressive win on the road, and as we mentioned, a 4-0 start so far, 368-0. You've outscored your opponents, but next weekend you'll be going against your toughest opponent thus far, and that's the Division I national champions, Penn State University. What does your team need to do well on that particular day to show that they're capable of playing with arguably the best D1 team in the nation?
Well, we had a talk the other night about our win over Mary Washington, and looking at the videotapes and the reviews. And even though you have a win like that, 109-0, there's still room for improvement. And we looked at some of the errors that we had. You can't commit those errors against the Penn State. So we have to tighten up a lot of things. We had some ball handling errors. We had some high rucks, and we had some defensive assignments that were a little misplaced. So getting those things buttoned up and having pretty much a flawless game is what's going to be the key for our girls. Also having the confidence, knowing that we are doing so well against these other teams, but haven't faced a team like Penn State before. They have to have the confidence in themselves that they take all that they've worked hard at building, their practices and their training, and put that effort in on the pitch come that Saturday.
Once again, head coach Mark Andrade of the women's rugby team here at Notre Dame College. Coach, we thank you and best of luck against Penn State.
Thank you.